Today I'm sitting down with Pia Baroncini, creative director of LPA, host of the Everything is the Best podcast, chief marketing officer of Ghiaia Cashmere, and co-founder of Baroncini Imports & Co., makers of one of the best olive oils around. A true multi-hyphenate, Pia is the woman and mom who somehow does it all. From fashion and wellness to family and food, she's built a loyal following by sharing her unfiltered life and uncompromising vision. Pia,
oh my God,
welcome
so awkward to hear
DITL.
that. Thank you. That's
You
so
do
nice
so much.
Yeah, it's not something that I think is normal.
How do you, okay, well, before we get into how do you do it all, let's just start with the sort of standard format here of what time do you wake up and how do you get your day started?
It depends on, my kids wake up around 7. So regardless, I'm downstairs by 7. Sometimes I'll do a 6:30 workout class, which is really crazy for me to get up that early because I go to bed kind of late. Like I'm in bed at like 10. I probably go to sleep at like 11, sometimes 12.
Your workouts, I'm obsessed with watching your videos on Instagram. Like what you and your sister are doing.
Isn't it crazy? That's my sister.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
She is a beast and you're a beast. And
She's been an athlete. So we have very athletic bodies. Our dad was a athlete. We also have bodies that have, like, my sister and I both like struggled with our bodies a lot, like have had lots of body stuff, like because we're not naturally small by any. My dad was 6'4" and like 275 when he was like a senior in high school. He was like a big guy. And so I was the only one that didn't play sports. All my siblings were athletes. And so she has that to like bounce back to. But when we started training together, I could see the response so quickly. She was like, this is how we're built. And like, this is how you're supposed to work out. And you could see your body just loves this so much. It was really cute to have like because we haven't been close a lot of our life. We're 20 years apart. So it felt really like it was like a sisterly moment.
I love that. I was going to ask you of just like, it's such an intimate sort of relationship of like a trainer and the client. And now like taking it one step further of it being your actual sister. Like sometimes with my own sisters, I'm like, okay, like I want the harsh criticism and I can take it. And sometimes I'm like, don't push me like that. Like I don't want that. How do you handle that with her?
It's not like intense like that. Like if I'm like, I'm really tired or like I'm about to get my period, I'll be like, I can't do that. Is there something else that I can do? And she's like, yeah, instead of doing the thing, you could do the rope, whatever. She's not like, but it's not, my hot 8 classes are harder. Like when you're doing heavy weights like that, it's really short reps. So it's not like if she was training me to like run or like, or do like a HIIT class, I would be like, eat a dick. I'm not fucking doing that. But I have 12 reps of something. Anyone can get through 12 reps of something. It's easy.
Yeah.
My workout, the hot 8 classes are harder because that's like an hour of just like being screamed at doing like, 1,000 squats or something,
right. So at 6:30, you're either going to hot 8 or you're going to the gym. Okay. What is happening? Something that is so cool about you and your family is that it is a multi-generational household and you live...
Can you say something funny that happened this morning?
And you live with your mom.
So we have a jacuzzi and we've never used it. Like it's in the 7 years we've been reliving, 6 years we've been reliving back in this house. My husband and I have never been in the jacuzzi
Why?
together.
The jacuzzi is like the most amazing part of the pool.
I think it is. Any like extra time we have, we're kind of like doing something, it's not, or I'm getting in bed and looking at TikTok or like watching a show or like, it's been irresponsible. I'll tell you what else. Davide has the most unhealthy fear of rats and mice. And we live in we live at the bottom of a hill covered in ivy and there we have rats. The whole fucking neighborhood has fucking rats. Like it's normal. I grew up there. Like I used to like, but it's like so there was ivy that was growing like into the water. And he was like, rats live in there. He's like, I'm not going in there. So I trimmed back all the ivy and I sent him a photo. And we also just had to fucking replace the pool heater because it wasn't working. And so I sent him a photo and I said, all the ivy's been trimmed back. I heated the jacuzzi. Are you willing to have cocktails in here with me tonight and have a bad girl cigarette with me after we put the kids to bed? And he said, fuck yes. And he went and picked up a pack of cigarettes. I shouldn't be telling anybody I fucking smoke, but I like to have a fucking cig every once in a while. And he had a horribly stressful day. And we got in the jacuzzi and obviously made sex. And it was crazy to me afterwards because I like looked at him and I was like, if high school me knew that my future was like having sex with this hot man that I have children with in this jacuzzi, I would never believe you. Like, this is so cool. And then this morning, my mom was like, I'm so happy you guys use the jacuzzi. And she said, did you have sex? And I said, obviously. She was like, your dad and I used to put you to bed and go up there. We have a very open talk about the fact my parents were like I was not allowed in their room. Like they had like private zones, and she was like, the fucking neighborhood kids used to spy on us. And she's like, that's why we built that like other fence up there because the neighborhood boys used to spy on us when we were in the jacuzzi. And I was like, most people would think that's so gross, but like your parents obviously had sex, and like my parents loved each other and had like a really like they always kissed, and like he slapped her butt, and like I have manifested that like love language for myself because they had such a healthy, loving relationship.
I love that. I also think that it's like at this point in your life,
I'm almost 40.
It's nice to know that about your parents, you know? Like my parents were very similar and had a very affectionate and loving relationship. And it was something that I always... it never really like grossed me out because I was like, oh my God, they really love each other.
Yeah, they would like giggle and go on dates. It was so cute.
So, okay, you live with your mom. Is she helping Davide in the morning with the kids and getting up when you are at your workout, or sort of like how do you guys?
She does. Like, they help. Like, you know, they have Carmela's therapist comes at 9, and so she just needs to be like fed. But Carmela loves like a slow morning. If I don't work out in the morning, then we all have breakfast. We all like sit down and have breakfast together, which is really nice. But I'm back by like 7:30 or 8:30. And Davide will my mom like rushes to get Carlo out of bed. Like we will like fight in the door to like pick him out of bed because he's just like, you know, a 1-year-old. It's like so fun. Best. Carmela, I kiss her and I open the door and I let her, she arrives to us when she's mentally ready to receive the day. But I prep everything for them before I leave. So when my mom comes into the kitchen, the kids' breakfast is already waiting for them. I make my bone broth. I make a bone broth for me with ginger and lemon. I chug a creatine and focus gummies, and I make a coffee. And then I've like fruit prepped. I have like things prepped already, and then I just put it out on their little plates for them.
And is that like every Sunday you're sort of like prepping for the week ahead, or every day?
I don't want to eat food that's fucking old. this meal prep thing is so...
I know.
Like I really want to make a dense bean salad, but like I don't want have you seen the dense bean salad girl?
No.
Oh, she's like famous for every week she makes a different dense bean salad and they look delicious.
But she makes it on Sunday and eats it like on
Thursday. I'm not eating a bean salad that's been marinating in the fridge for 3 days.
It's disgusting.
No, I have things just like ready to cook. Like, yeah, I make eggs really quickly. This morning I made scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese on them for the kids. Carlo loves cottage cheese. I have bars. Carmela loves Catalina Crunch. And we always eat a shit ton of fruit.
What bars do you buy?
For her, I buy Sarabelli. And then there's these other bars they have at Erewhon that are just made with like dates and blueberries and something else.
Is it Happy Wolf?
Is that it?
I don't know.
They're small. She loves those. And then for me, I like Mosh, and I love, oh my God, I got to put in with the IQ bar.
Yep. I've never tried it.
The IQ bars are really good.
Is there a flavor you like?
I like a chocolatey peanut butter. I stick in that area.
And then are you doing coffee, all these supplements after your workout?
I will do like a shot of well, now my coffee changed since last week. Now I like cold brew coffee with a splash of half and half. I do vanilla cold brew. So I'll take like 2 big chugs of that. Usually I'll do like an espresso before I work out, and then I'll have like a cappuccino after I work out. But now I take a couple sips, put it in the fridge, and I finish it when I get home.
Why the change?
My friend Paige Harper posted a big cold glass of cold brew, and her like pouring her thick like milky cold foam into it, and I was like, I need that. And she was like, oh, I put vanilla bean in it. And then I was like, I'm just gonna buy vanilla cold brew and then Now I can't. I'm thinking about it right now. My mouth is watering.
You're making me want it. My husband got sent a Cumulus coffee machine, and it's all cold espresso.
I have it, and I haven't used it.
Okay,
it's big. The big black machine.
Yeah, it's a big machine. It definitely takes up like a decent amount of counter space.
It does.
But it makes all cold. You can either do cold espresso, cold brew, or like nitro something. And I need to actually reorder.
Is it amazing?
I need to reorder the pods of like the flavor that I like, because you're making me now want like a big glass. Like I normally do just like 2 shots of espresso with a little bit of whole milk.
So it's the same amount of caffeine, but like there's
more of it.
Yeah, there's more of it.
Yeah.
And I want to drink a lot of it because it's
savor
every
it
sip.
for longer.
And by the way, I was doing whole milk, but half and half, even if you just do 1 tablespoon, which by the way is like 25 calories. Everyone's scared of fucking cream. It doesn't matter. And the fat is so good for women. The taste is, it's like you're getting such a big creamier bang for your buck than all that milk with just like a splash of half and half. It tastes like melted fucking ice cream.
I literally am going to leave here and
there's no sugar
my
in
Cumulus
I get it
pods.
from Erewhon. It's called like Poppin' something, some sort of cold brew. I get it from Erewhon. Vanilla.